I think you should go first with this one.
Problem with me on this one is that I'm probably going to agree with what you've put down.
I do think if offered the chance to swap midfielders, you'd take Zubi and...
I wouldn't. I'll be honest with you right now, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I think he's the best centre-back in the Premier League of all time. So he's got to go in there, man.
Got to.
Has to.
It's strong words.
There's absolutely no negotiation there.
I have to insist.
Bro,
and
he's not even played for Arsenal, bro. This is Photoshop.
How's it going, people? Welcome back to the channel. Usually it's box to box. This time it's a combined 11. You know what that is already. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Who would be in your combined 11? All of that stuff. We're going to go through with it. Who's we? It's AGT in the building. What are you saying, my bro?
My favourite AFTV member.
Come on, love.
So, most rational. Obviously, we're mates outside of this as well. So, when they said it was with Turkish, I was like, oh, this should be quite good then. Because as long as it's not with Laurie or Robbie or Cecil, like all them lot. No, this is the best guy. So big, I'm honoured to be around the table with the...
I know Cecil's listening in the background and he's going to take that to heart, but...
Yeah, big him up, neither. Yeah, it's all good. We're here anyway.
It's all good. Anyway. You know what it is, combined 11. What angle are you looking at it from? Because we could look at it from the angle of what the player's done in the past year, the heritage, the history of the player. I think the couple games this season we've had already.
I think you should take into account form, what they've done in the last year, which is a good shout from you. I don't think the potential, we should be talking about potential players. This is, in my opinion, it's a mix of what's happened this season plus last season as well. Obviously they need to be fit. I'm not sure if you've got any injured players in your 11.
Saka.
I would say if he's not fit to play on Sunday.
But even Salah's even there, so that's not even it is what it is. No. Even if Saka was fit, Salah would be getting the spot in the combined 11.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Regardless of that injury.
Logical.
Keeper, let's see how logical it unfolds. Yeah, keeper. I am putting Raya down for this one.
Okay, that's not very logical, but...
No?
Go on then, what's your argument?
Last couple of years, I think Raya's trajectory and Alisson's trajectory have been the opposite. But that's no disrespect to Alisson, who still maintained a high level for a keeper.
Right.
But Raya's also got the golden glove for the last couple of years. There was a time where, Alisson was...
By one clean sheet against Alisson, by the way. But
yeah, that's fair. Yeah. But a couple of years in a row.
Okay.
He's been consistent with it. And he started this season well as well. Made a couple of key saves in both games at key points.
Couple howlers as well.
No, I don't know
Passing it around at United looked a bit shaky.
Howlers? You said howlers.
Yeah.
Shaky and howlers is two different things.
It wasn't like himself. He's a very good goalkeeper. Let me just first of all say that. But when we're talking about levels and achievements and,
this is where we get to heritage though. And I can't argue that.
But form, I'd still have Alisson in that team. Yes, we've conceded 4 goals. You haven't conceded a goal. Yeah, this season? You haven't. And he's
2 golden gloves.
And 2 golden gloves, but he's probably got about 4 of them.
That's what I'm saying. How far back are we going here?
I mean, if we look last season,
because he was at Brentford a few years ago.
Yeah, you're right. But which one of them lifted the Prem last year? Was it?
Yeah, but don't get interested. When you lot had Kelleher in goal, you lot was potentially saying, Kelleher might be number 1 now. Do you remember that?
No, I said he's the best number 2 in the world.
Yeah, but when he played, you lot was happy to.
Oh, he was amazing.
Alisson had to fight for his spot back, according to a lot of fans.
I wouldn't go that far. I know what you're saying because he did play so well that everyone was going, well, you think Alisson can just walk in? But as soon as Alisson's fit, he does walk in. No matter if it's Kelleher. I mean, that's why Kelleher is now a Premier League goalkeeper who's a number 1 at a Premier League team. So, still unbelievable for him, but he knows the food chain. He knows the big dog. He knows the holy goalie.
Yeah.
Right? He knows that this fella, in terms of shot stopping, distribution, assists, scoring goals with his head.
We're going back.
This is my guy as well.
Yeah.
Right?
We're going back.
I just think you could put any goalkeeper in the world there and I'd still go Alisson. And that's not being biased. I've seen him with my own eyes up close. He probably does make, I would say, 1 howler every 18 months on average. He's been with us for what, 8 years now? Maybe even 9. I think longevity. And if you ask David Raya, I heard David Raya in an interview very, very recently. And you know what I'm talking about. You saw it as well. I heard David Raya with my own ears. I also heard William Saliba talk about Van Dijk with my own ears. But he said that Alisson's the best. So I'm listening to him and picking him.
You know, sometimes you lay a claim and you hope for the best, but you still gotta lay the claim.
You got to lay the claim. And I respect that.
Because Alisson, I mean, he is, even though you don't disagree, last couple of years he's slowly but surely he's entered that era where you're thinking ahead now.
Mamardashvili, who looks wicked
Already,
as well.
you're thinking ahead.
Yeah.
So, all right.
But that's because
all
he's
things
about
considered.
6 years older than Raya. And that's just
No,
Mother Nature.
only a
You get
few years.
older.
Only a few years.
Is he?
Raya's
Get
about,
that. Right, let's see
Raya's
how old
about
they both are.
29, 28, 29.
I think he's about 30,
33.
35 maybe? Maybe 30.
Maybe.
33 youngest, but I'm going to go
Maybe.
34. But could be 33. But anyway, those 4 years of experience, I think they count. When he goes away, if he's not in the Prem, then David Raya is the second
You
best.
got him. You got him.
Yeah. There we go.
You got him.
In goal. Holy goalie.
That's not the.
Up this way. Like that.
Yeah, that's it.
There we go. Big dog in goal.
Cool. I've got a left back in front of me. I've got a couple of left backs in front of me.
Yep.
You got.
Do you want to whack one down and we'll have a chat?
I mean, I think I could stake claim for both
Yep.
in different ways. I think you should go first with this one.
Problem with me on this one is that I'm probably going to agree with what you've put down. So I'd rather you go first.
So you tell me then.
I mean, look, Andy Robertson, he is
Legend.
one of, I mean, he's got the most assists of any defender in the Premier League, won 2 Premier Leagues. Yes, we brought Kirkes in, but in terms of form last season, yes, he still had some great games, but I look at the Saka one, I look at getting sent off in 15 minutes at Fulham, Champions League, he wasn't amazing as well. But let's not for 1 second try disrespect Andy Robertson. I'm not saying you're doing that, but let's just for a minute appreciate the fact that out of all these 3 left backs, he's the one with a Champions League and 2 Premier Leagues and all the other cups that he's won, and he's had an integral part to play in that. But if I'm building a combined 11 today, which is what I'm doing, obviously we have got Kirkes in, hasn't started the best. That's a time thing though. I think he is an incredible left back. He's so dynamic, he gets up and down. He's actually what he was in 2017-18.
I'm surprised you didn't put Kirkes up.
And because, like you said, Arsenal have one of the best defences in the world. So I will happily concede this one. And I mean, if I'm picking one out of them 2, he excites me more, but he's probably the safer option. So I'll leave it to you to decide that one.
He's the man of the moment. He was the man of last season. Unfortunate to lose his starting spot in my opinion, but Calafiori's turned up. Goal, couple assists already this season in 2 games. I've got to put him there.
Screamer he scored as well, wasn't it? On the line?
Well, he scored a
about an inch out.
couple last season.
No, he did score a good goal. Was it City away?
City and another team.
Yeah.
Got over
and
the ball well.
One thing about Andy Robertson is why I have to take him away now is because if I could mix Andy Robertson with John Arne Risa, I think we'd be talking about the best left back in the Premier League era, potentially apart from Ashley Cole, potentially, in terms of getting up and down, defensively solid. But also Risa scored like 38 goals for Liverpool from left back.
Left foot was mad.
So he needs to score more, but I think he's naturally passing the torch now to Kirkes. But yeah, I'm fine with that.
All right, Calafiori, who's probably going to start on Sunday. Centre backs.
Against Salah.
Yep. Actually, you know what? I say probably going to start. We could do a lot of things.
Yeah, Timber could start there as
Timber
well.
could start there. Lewis Skelly could start there.
I mean, centre backs, yeah?
Yep.
I
I think it's one apiece.
Yeah, there's not much point in debating, I don't think. Okay, that's interesting.
I had to pick one of the 2.
That's interesting.
I think over the last year, Gabriel's been slightly more eye-catching in terms of his performances, plus goals. He's a threat in the box too. And if you got Van Dijk, it's only right to have Gabriel next to him in terms of mould. Because I think Saliba's more of the Van Dijk mould of defender, and Gabriel's the person that complements that mould.
Do you know
well.
who he reminds me of? Daniel Agger. Maybe he longevity and technical
a bit
ability.
more aggression.
But Daniel Agger, if he wasn't injured as much, we'd be talking about.
Agger had more
10.
technical ability, I'd say. On the ball, he was a bit
Could
more.
shoot from range and stuff.
Yeah,
but
he has
what
more
I mean,
aggression in
why
him.
I'm comparing them is like the aggression. I think when we played Chelsea in 2011, it was the day after Torres joined Chelsea. I remember Agger just sticking one in on Torres, elbow to the face. He's got "You Never Walk Alone" tattooed on his knuckles as well. But if I'm talking about who loves the art of defending more, Gabriel or Saliba, it would be Gabriel. I mean, look, Konate was excellent last season, and again, we're only filming this, 2 game weeks into a 38 game week season, so I don't know when we play Arsenal again. Is it February or January maybe?
Probably early next year.
Then we could be talking about Konate coming back into form. I think just because he's had a few poor games doesn't mean we can't, regard him still as one of the top centre-backs in Europe. He is. But for this purpose, Gabriel and Van Dijk, not many players ever are getting past them two, and I think he's the best centre-back in the Premier League of all time.
Can't agree there.
I mean, all the top centre-backs say it.
He's up there.
We'll have him this side though, won't we? Because he
Is
plays
that what
left
it's like?
centre-back.
Oh yeah. So is that right over there?
For the camera, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, for the cameras, brother. Left centre-back, we're playing up this way.
Really?
Yeah, there you go. I think it was a man of fine detail.
That's right, isn't it?
No, man, keeper plays it out to the left back, the left centre-back, the right centre-back.
No, but he is left centre-back. That's where he plays.
Yeah, but Gabriel's there, man.
I know, but it's Big Verge.
Yeah, but you can't put Gabriel right centre-back.
Oh, Virgil van Dijk has never played right centre-back for Liverpool. It's left
Verge
centre-back.
can do both, man.
Man.
You said the greatest.
What foot is he?
Left.
All right. Well, he's right-footed and plays there, but
I know, but his technical ability is a bit more. It's a bit more, adequate to do so. Right back and.
By the way, his game at Newcastle, one of the best performances I've ever seen from him.
And equally,
incredible.
Yeah, Konate to make up for Konate.
Yeah, you had to.
Right back. I think this is easy.
Yeah, once again, there are options for Liverpool. There's Frimpong, there's Conor Bradley.
Injured though.
So that's why I'm not really going to make a big case for him. He's just scored 2 at the weekend. Really happy with him in pre-season, but also how he started the first game. Again, sometimes question marks when he bombs forward with Kirkes. These guys get left on an island a little bit, and I think over time, he's got a hamstring injury at the minute, but over time I do think Slot will pretty much have him as his first choice right back. So again, because we're only 3 weeks in, and the start that Timber's had has been great, obviously great recovery from a horrific injury as well. I mean, listen, we're talking about the best, you said it yourself, best defence in the league last year. So if there's one kind of area in the pitch where I'm going to happily give up some places, it would be Timber.
He's the best in the league, in my opinion. Only person that had a shout was Trent, and that's for different reasons.
Yeah, I mean, at this moment in time, but again, so early. Yeah. But to score 2 goals, didn't he get assist as well?
Nice assist. That was probably the nicest bit of the 3.
And he could play left back as well. So I think he gets in the team. Yeah, he's a proper defender's defender, but still gets forward. And do you know what it is with Dutch defenders? They can score goals.
Yeah.
Like Van Dijk's probably got 30 odd goals to Liverpool.
But
now
the history
as well.
of Dutch football is progressive football.
Yeah.
Obviously Cruyff's era as well.
No, I'd have Jurien Timber for sure. Yeah, great signing from Arsenal.
What we doing midfield then? Obviously a 3.
This is where.
What are we doing? 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3?
I think we go 4-3-3.
So the defence is set. Arsenal 3-2 up early stages.
3-2 up early stages, but we're about to have an equaliser, my friend.
Yeah? Let's go to the 6.
It's 4-3-3. We're not going for much for debate on this one, I think, because it's Ryan Gravenberch.
I could though.
You could, but you couldn't, because this fella won the Young Player of the Year last season. After everyone had written him off, Arne Slot says, "Do you fancy being a 6, Geese? Come in and boss it."
I agree.
He takes the ball in a 6, moves it right up to this end of the pitch and gives it to Salah. He's the ultimate ball carrier. He has mirrors on him that you wouldn't believe. He scans about 4 times. Always he's scanning, guys. Always he's scanning. They take your wallet. But he is unbelievable. So he must start in this team. I agree. Listen, you could have been him, bro. You, Mr. Martin, because you like the churros and the montañas, yeah, and the salchichas. You could have been this guy and you could have won the league,
Isn't this Slot's man?
No, this is Slot's current man. Yes, we wanted him. There's no doubt about that.
But he done his thing. I agree with everything you said. But he was makeshift because this guy didn't work out.
Well, whose fault is that? He could be a Premier League winner.
Yeah, I mean, things might not have worked out like that if you had purchased him. So, at the end of the day, like you said, Young Player of the Year. I won't take nothing away from Gravenberch. He deserves it. Zubi's been with us two games so far. But I do think if offered the chance to swap midfielders, you'd take Zubi.
I wouldn't. I'll be honest with you right now, I wouldn't, because of the.
It's the league
opinion
title.
there.
Fair.
It's the league title,
Okay,
but
fair.
it's the Young Player of the Year, and it's in the PFA, the Team of the Year, the Premier League Team of the Year. He's in this position. So
Cool. From one
not
no
much up
debate,
for debate.
to another no debate.
okay,
Maybe a little debate on your behalf, and I get why, but I think Declan Rice is the better 8, and he has been for a little while now. And don't forget, he was a 6 coming into Arsenal. He took up the 8 role because the Havertz situation didn't work out how it was meant to. And he's been productive. And the thing about Declan Rice is he's consistent. He's never going to give you less than a 7 out of a 10. You know, I think McAllister, who's probably going to be the guy you're going to put forward, is maybe the player that will give you the more wow moments across the season. But I think consistently Declan Rice giving you that level 7, 8 out of 10 every week minimum, if not 9s and 10s, you know, scattered throughout. And he's more productive on the attacking front as well. I think over the last couple of seasons he's had more GA in the league than McAllister.
Oh, you thought McAllister, yeah? Okay, no, go on.
Well, who's you going to go on?
First of all, let me respond to that, because Declan Rice is a midfielder who walks into, I would say, 98% of the world's midfielders. I think he's that good. I mean, I've watched him from when he came through at West Ham. You know, I would have loved to have him at Liverpool. I mean, like you say, the consistency, he's added goals to his game as well. You talk about output. Great character around the change room. I know that's not what we're picking on here, but all these little things, he's a nice guy. Doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think as a footballer, technically everything's so clean. Even a pass he makes, you go, wow, it's like you hear the ball, the noise of the ball makes, you're like, that's a good pass from him. I've seen him up close and personal. So listen, it's difficult to get any kind of midfielders in this midfield, because this is the midfield that won the league, but the one I'll give you is this fella, because I do believe the hype and I think he's amazing.
I'd even maybe move it a little like that, just like that, just a bit closer. I think the combination could work well.
That would be.
It could work very well, I think.
Wow. Now, next up.
Cool.
I mean, I'm going to put both down to make an argument. I think Dominic Szoboszlai, definitely the man of the match on Monday night, and I know I'm not just talking about the recency bias of him playing at right back and then ended up being the only person that didn't touch the ball in that move to Rio's goal, but he did touch the ball, but he didn't, right? He's so clever, can play up here, started off at Liverpool kind of here, played there the other night, can play up here for Hungary as well. Maybe we've played him as a false 9 just here as well. I think the energy that he gives you is why you rarely see him subbed off for Liverpool. He's just so consistently energetic. Yes, he gets criticised for not scoring enough goals, not taking shots on when he should. So for that reason, I think if we're going for almost like the most aesthetically pleasing one, I would go with these 3. World Cup winner, Premier League winner, technically so good for Liverpool. Some of the goals he scores, right foot, left foot. You know, got robbed at home when we played City that time, got a big kick on the chest, but he's a warrior, he's a fighter, and I'm just so lucky that I would get to watch Alexis McAllister play. He's genuinely one of my favourite footballers to watch. So he's got to go in there, man.
Got to.
Has to.
It's strong words.
There's absolutely no negotiation there. No, come on, brother. Let's have it right. Let's have some respect here. Again, very good footballer. I mean, so is Ethan Wanieri, by the way. They're both wicked footballers, but in this team, when talking about up here, getting titles over the line, right? I know he's the captain, but this fella's won a World Cup in the Premier League. And I don't really need to say much more.
But the World Cup was a few years ago now, though.
Yeah, but look what he's done since. Carried that on at Brighton, comes to Liverpool, you know, in his second season, wins the league, won a cup in his first season. Bro, Alexis McAllister started off here under Klopp, got hella yellow cards, and then once Slot went, actually, to unleash him, you have to have him in a deeper
He's more at 8
position.
though.
Fine, these two can mix and match. Also,
But you're a football man. You want a bit of pizzazz in the midfield, right? And listen, you're dismissing these 2, yeah?
Yeah.
But these ain't my arguments.
I mean, the pizzazz is.
These ain't my.
Do pizzazz.
Okay.
We'll go pizzazz for pizzazz.
Let's do pizzazz for pizzazz then.
Ooh, okay.
Let's do pizzazz for pizzazz, because if we're talking recently, he's also won recently He's won
So
an
is
FA
this
Cup.
fella.
He was key to it. I know, but again, we're football men here. I mean, Szoboszlai done his thing
We
last
are football
season,
men.
but in the
He's a football man as
in
well,
the
by
number
the way.
10 position, he's become more of a workman-like
Presser.
10. Yeah. Then
So what's the style? What do we want to achieve?
Honestly, I think it has to be Eze.
See, I'd have to say McAllister, bro.
Okay, I'd say it's out of these two for sure.
Okay. I mean,
Because
this guy
Verts,
could easily walk into this team when he turns it on. We all know how good he is,
But like,
but he hasn't showed it yet.
we're talking 10 here, and Eze. I talked about the wow moments when we talked about Rice and McAllister, but Eze, in terms of wow moments, he's got more of them in him than any of these three.
Did you see his goal against Spurs
I know,
on the last day of the season to win us the title?
And that's why I
Wow
say
moments.
And that's why I say
25 yards. There was a
That's
tremor
why I say
outside
he's
the ground.
got
'cause
wow
it was
moments.
shaking.
I
It registered on the
haven't
Richter scale.
denied he hasn't
Wow.
got wow moments, but Eze,
Won the World Cup. That's pretty wow, isn't it?
even some of the runs Eze makes, I'm just talking about
Bro, I
aesthetically,
can't deny he's
generally as a
wicked.
footballer.
But maybe there's a conversation still. But at the minute, I'm sorry, both in Team of the Year, both title winners. Right now, in a year, we could be saying
So
yes.
what's the conversation you're talking about?
I mean, this
Because-
is a title winning midfield.
Because I would have, okay, I'm going to ask you then. You're going
Yeah.
to decide, yeah? Because
Yeah.
you mentioned the conversation, and I know what that conversation is, yeah? You either decide,
It's a debate.
decide
Still
whether
to
it's
be had.
McAllister or Eze here, or whether it's Eze or Gakpo here. Because
See,
I was
yeah,
going to do
that's what I was
Eze and
thinking you'd ask
Gakpo.
me that. I was
I was
thinking
going
you'd
to do
ask
Eze
me.
and Gakpo.
Well, let's debate. But right now, this fella
then
is...
it has to be Eze,
This
bro.
fella is in the team.
I,
Doyle will back me up on this.
we're
as well.
moving
It's
him
my
out of
favourite player
position.
to watch.
No, I like McAllister. That's why I bigged him up here. I haven't
Unbelievable,
said anything derogatory about him because I like him. But
And
Eze,
I like him.
I know.
I've seen him score winners at the Cop End for Palace.
I've
seen it.
I have to insist. I have to insist.
Bro,
And I'm,
he's not even played for Arsenal, bro.
I know
This is Photoshop. This is not taken from a game. Everybody, frauds.
he's played in the league.
He's not played.
He's
for
played in the
Arsenal.
league,
I've seen
bro.
him in the training kit.
He's played in the league, though.
But bro,
played,
he's won the league.
I know he has.
He's played in the league. He's won it.
Yeah, but he's played for Palace, bro. It's different.
He's won the FA Cup.
And he was key. Semi-final goal,
Bro,
maybe a quarter goal, definitely a final goal.
But Gakpo scored 19 last year and won the league.
That's why I would have put Gakpo there and Eze
Nah, but
here.
you can't do this, man.
Why?
You're supposed to be the neutral host.
Bro, I'm trying. Like, look, it's been
Nah, I'm
balanced
sorry, I
throughout.
can't disagree on that.
You can't disagree,
I mean,
so you agree.
I do disagree on that. I do disagree on that.
You know, man, that minces
Sorry,
his words,
brother.
man. Nah, I think
don't mince my words.
I'm leaving them there then. They're doubling up. It's up to the people
What
to
would you
decide.
do if we done...
nah, we're not doing that. That's something we're not doing.
Hang on then, hang on. Because
We're talking 10 here.
what if we do this then, and Gakpo's there, and actually Ekitike's there, and Salah's there?
I like Rice as a 6. I've always preferred Rice as a 6, so I'm gonna. We move.
Fair enough. I mean,
We move
an
forward.
unbelievable player, but all this is Photoshop, guys. He's
But this is
never
a
played for
beautiful. This
Arsenal.
is a. Listen,
But this is Ryan Gravenberch, what a hero. I absolutely love him. I think he was top 3 players at Liverpool last year. But you can see the deal that I've made. We've both tried to, give and take a bit. Pause.
Cool. Well, the deal involves
So
the
the
left
deal-
wing, so
The deal.
Trossard's out, Martinelli's out.
Deal. That's the deal.
Nah. That was.
That's
I
the
didn't
deal.
shake on that deal.
Oh, you did.
I didn't shake on that deal. No. I
That's the
shook
deal,
on him going there.
That's the deal, man.
I didn't shake on this.
Run it back. What did it say?
I didn't shake on this. Didn't shake on this one.
I thought
These
said,
two are
put him there,
These
and then I
two-
get Gakpo, and then
These two are stamped. This one I just have to move to the side, and then we just.
Oh, brother.
What's our brother about it? 100 goals in the past 2 seasons because both are new to the club. Both have got
Here's
2
a great
and 2.
argument I've got for you.
Okay.
You see how we're building this aesthetically pleasing team, yeah?
Yeah.
That has got like a bit of grit, bit of skill, winning mentality, leaders. Come on, I've given you these two as well, by the way. So for me, when I watch him run, someone said the other day it looks like when Angry Ginge runs. I've seen Timberlands, I've seen jeans. Oh no, but this is 2 games in. Goal scorer, flat track bully, yeah. Right, I saw you on your other video you did. We'll find out. We will find out, and he could embarrass me. But to watch, bro, it's the baby Isaac.
Well,
You're lucky Isaac isn't on these cards yet as well.
You say the baby a second. Let's not disrespect here because Ekitike still has to do a bit of work. But
Well, it's 3 and 3.
He's got a couple good finishes. But out of the goals these two have scored this season, I think Gyökeres's goal against Leeds was most Isak-like.
Leeds, though, bro.
Picking it up from the left-hand channel, running at a couple of defenders, beating
James is
them,
away.
and then burying it.
St. James is away.
You know, but what you mentioned, baby, Isak. I'm just saying that Gyökeres goal reminded me of goals that Isak has once scored,
I
and
just don't think it looked great.
you lot
He
are
kind of
going.
stumbled his way through.
Nah, man, that's an old school. That's an old school striker. That's
This
old
is the team
school
for the new
mould.
school, though, brother.
No, but
Look at the midfield we've got. Nice and
football
balanced.
swings and
This-
roundabouts. You don't even want him up top.
Way quick. Of course I do.
You lot have-
right
no,
now,
no, your
of course,
club
we don't
doesn't.
have Isak yet.
Yeah, but your club's
But when we
going
do,
full
there's
pelt.
then maybe.
If you was Gakpo stays on the left. The left hand side is a.
Where's Rio?
I
She's at the minute.
Diamond's about as well. So,
Yeah.
but honestly, come on,
Bro,
come
I
on,
can't.
come on, seriously.
bro. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna.
So, but what are you basing
Can't.
this off though? Because they're both new. They both got 2 and 2.
You look at this midfield. Do
He's
you
bagged
think
100 in 2
Alexis
years. He's
McAllister-
bagged 15 in whatever.
I hear it, but I've just been a victim of a horrible Portuguese scam as well, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
So don't get drawn into it. Darwin Núñez scored in his first 4 games for Liverpool, and we all saw what happened there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying aesthetically, like again at Newcastle on Monday, I was probably up here at St James's Park if this is the pitch. Not only does he give you goals, assists, consistency, defensive work, but he's a great outlet, and I saw it with my own eyes. Alisson would look for Gakpo on that side. He's 6'4". He'd beaten Trippier in the air most times and flicking it on to this fella up front who is quicker than him. There's no doubt about that.
Well,
And I would say aesthetically pleasing to
Gyökeres
watch.
is quick, bro.
People were saying this is the new Torres. Long sleeve
I
Adidas.
see some. He's a bit dangly. He's a bit
He's
loose.
taller than Torres.
A bit
He's-
loose at times. But bro, it has to be Gyökeres, bro. The guy.
Out with some stats.
You're right.
The guy doesn't like. You see, Matt, your production's even asking you, do you want more stats to put this?
I
to put this to
don't
bed?
need stats, mate. I watch
Last
football with
season-
these.
Last season, yeah. 50.
Oh, bro, you're comparing.
51 appearances, 22 goals, XTK,
Yeah.
and 54 goals in 52.
I know, but
He scored nearly triple the
look,
amount of
Núñez
goals.
was scoring 36s and 38s. I'm saying aesthetically, this team looks fantastic until you look at that. In my opinion. And I'm not saying, by the way, he's not going to score a handful of goals. He'll get you 20 goals a season. But this fella with that Mr. Mo Salah there, who there's just no debate with, he's setting him up for at least 10 times this season. He'll set him up 10 times. You already saw the kind of deep, like he gets the ball deep on the halfway line, moves Tonali out the way, gives it off to Gakpo, gets it back, slots it.
He probably had
20
more.
seconds
He
into
probably
the
had
second
more
half.
assists in the last year or 2 as well, Gyökeres.
I mean, look,
We haven't seen. You're going off.
I just think this
very
guy-
early days with Gyökeres in terms of the
but this is
perception.
Prem. This is Prem
Yeah,
team.
but it's 2 games in.
But I've seen him at Old Trafford, bro. It wasn't a good sight.
But then against
Like-
Leeds, his second game, one of the
Even still,
nicest
some-
goals of the weekend.
Not
Even
many
the
great
finish,
goals at the weekend,
even the
was there?
finish. How many strikers would you see in the box crowded out like that and just bang it?
It's like a C-Tech Suarez goal.
He just cut it in. Where's C-Tech, B-Tech? Suarez is an OG, but
But
you
he
know.
used to do them runs where it would knock off someone's knee, push them out of the way, come off someone's bum, he'd go through.
It wasn't that. It wasn't that.
Massive.
But it wasn't that mad. He just, it looked like
Clunky a
it
little
was.
bit.
Yeah, it looked clunky.
But this isn't a clunky team.
That's
bro.
part of
I
what
want us
makes
to
it
have an
beautiful.
unclunky team.
We come from an era where strikers were more like this than
No,
like
but
this.
we're not in that era anymore,
It doesn't
bro.
matter, but we need to hold on to it in some way, shape, or
This
form,
is
bro.
nostalgia merchant
We're going
taking
like
over.
really and truly. We should be doing this, sitting here. But the reality is,
One at the back there.
we're accommodating for the new school already. But here, I want to go old school. I want to go striker out and out,
So hang on,
nine
if
bags
you-
goals. That's it.
1, 2, 3.
Why are you
4,
counting? Don't count,
5.
bro.
Bro, I can't have more Arsenal players
Don't-
and Liverpool players in
don't
this
count.
team that's just won the Premier
You see, you're
League.
doing
Half
maths
of them
now.
are in the team of the
This
year.
is just combined 11, bro. You're doing maths. To be honest with you, look, how much is it? You've started counting now. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5. Like,
Yeah, but
I ain't
no, 'cause
budging
it's
on this
11. It will be 6,
I ain't
5,
bu-
2.
yeah, I ain't budging on
I'm not
this one.
budging on. I'll sit here all day.
well,
I've got a video for
I'm
you to
done.
film.
Oh,
I'll
I'm
sit here
done.
all day, mate. How about we ask the audience then?
Yeah, they
That's
can
the
let us
one that
know.
we can't agree on.
I know what it is.
Well, listen, we might even be seeing this coming this season. He might come out again. He might be there over Eze. He's definitely. I mean, look, we're blessed, bro. We support.
Yeah.
I support a better team than you, but there's obviously great players for both. So I think that's as far as we're going to get, but let them decide. Innit?
Does that better team win Sunday, yeah?
Yeah, best team always wins.
Cool.
Just like us on Monday.